Ready?
Fight or flight. Take one.
Take one. We're going to have like 15 takes, I'm sure, before we get it right. Guys, what's going on? Jeremy Lafrentz, Backstage Entertainment, in this nice hot weather, Omaha, Nebraska today. Guys of Fight or Flight. Mike, Dan, what's going on?
What's up, man?
We were talking to Dan. You were waiting on the guys to get here. Mike, you guys were out kind of doing your own thing. You guys get to shows and you kind of go see the sights or sometimes you guys go probably work out, whatever. You guys just come back from somewhere. What was going on?
Just went to go eat. Yeah. To go eat and get some groceries. I got a friend in town, so he had a vehicle, and nice to be able to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
You don't have that luxury sometimes, so.
You guys go out in public, just to do your own thing and stuff. Do you guys get called out quite a bit, or do you guys get recognized?
It seems like maybe when we go more together as a group, people can recognize. I think if we go off on our own individually, maybe people won't put it together.
And we know the lead singers get probably recognized the most because you're the face of the band. Is that the case pretty much when you go out, even if you were to go out around here?
Maybe not with this particular lineup because, but yeah, I think whenever it's around the venue we're hanging out and, closer to showtime, it's definitely...
All the bands say, around the venue, we'll get noticed. If you just go out to some part of town where it's nothing, then
people aren't expecting it.
We were talking a little bit about this beforehand. You guys obviously have some other bands behind you that you're part of. Dan, you got Evans Blue, Mike, obviously Disturbed. Compared to them, does it feel like starting over again with this band, Fight or Flight?
I'd say to an extent, for sure. We are a new band. Even though we're all kind of experienced players with our own bands, other bands, it's a new thing. It's a new sound. It's not doing the same band twice for either one of us. So, yeah, it is kind of like starting over. I'm sure it may be more extreme, for the Disturbed guys, but even for me, it's a new thing. It's great though.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I love that.
Mike, what do you think?
I like to work hard. Always love to work hard, and never afraid to work hard either. And we fully expected to start over again, and welcomed every bit of it.
Yeah.
I love the passion and the excitement of doing something from the ground up and watching it grow. It's kind of like when you write a song. It starts out as just a note or a lyric or a riff or a beat, and then it turns into this song as it grows and blossoms and evolves. And that's what's going on with this project. It never really set out to be. Originally, the first thought was not to be of this full band, but as things evolved, here we are, and we're out on the road and having amazing chemistry and having great songs, and it's awesome. Just enjoying it, having a lot of fun doing it.
Speaking of great songs, you guys already have a single out there, a music video to the single. First of the Last is out. Ideas behind that music video, because it's kind of an interesting story. Who inspired that, or where did the idea come from?
I think it just came from, the interest of conspiracy theories between band members, really. It's one of those things you sit around at somebody's house and get on the topic, and then you stay on it for hours, and you kind of investigate all the conspiracy theories, and we really like that stuff. So the bottom line to everything, as far as conspiracy theories go, and the video idea was, we're interested in that. It's about making your own decisions and not necessarily having everybody force feed you what is true and just believing what you're told all the time. It's more or less asking questions and trying to find out for yourself. Right. So we kind of put our heads together on that and thought of a really cool video treatment for it.
Yeah.
Fit the song perfectly, It was just a good idea. It was just something we're interested in.
Right. We caught Device a few months back, and David being the lead singer of Device now, we had Will in an interview, and Will said sometimes your guys' new albums like Device and then obviously Fight or Flight too, it'll sound like their album will sound like another Disturbed album. Where do you get any time where it's like another Evans Blue album, or is it totally different now?
It's totally different. It's not. If you listen to our bands, you can tell that you're going to hear our little signatures here and there, but as far as the songs go, to me, the mood is different. The feel is different. It's different players. It's definitely a different band.
It's just sometimes those fans will pick out the voice of and so I didn't know if you guys get any of that yet, or is like, have you heard of, hey, it's just another Evans Blue album, but no, it's, So that's good.
Honestly, I think we've actually heard the opposite, and people are excited that it isn't Evans Blue Part 2 or Disturbed Part 2, and that was something that was partly conscious for us when we started doing this project. You know, we already have those bands, and we've already been successful with those bands. So if we wanted to make a record like that, we would just stay with those bands and do it. I mean, what's the point? We want to challenge ourselves, and we want to grow as musicians and people, and do something completely outside the box that what we've all been used to.
You wanted this ground up kind of start, which that's awesome, you know. We went to Facebook for our next question here because we said, hey, we're interviewing Fight or Flight today. What questions you guys have? I picked one out from Patty. She says, what are the artists or the songs that you're playing constantly, like on your iPod or in your CD player, anything like that? What are you guys liking right now?
Personally, for me, I go back and force Korn down everybody's throat, but they love Korn too, and they show me stuff. And I listen to a band called Strata, which I don't believe is any longer together, but huge band for me. I love them guys, you know. Yeah, dude, I've been living on Korn for a long time.
Yeah,
not the food either.
Right. What about you, Mike?
Well, I was the idiot that lost his iPod at the venue a few weeks ago, so I've been out without it. But luckily, I just got it back. And what I intend to put on it as of today, since the record came out, is our Boys in Mindset Evolution.
Yes.
The record just came out today.
Exactly.
So I intend
Big
to
day for them. It's cool that they're here.
Absolutely.
And the record release day. I got one actually just as I was checked our Facebook page one more time before we came to the venue here, and we had another question actually submitted by the opening band tonight, Faded Black.
Cool. Okay.
So let's get their question real quick here.
Cool.
Because you guys do have an opening band tonight, Faded Black, Mindset Evolution, and then you guys as well. So they say tonight's show is going to be killer. Ask Fight or Flight members Dan or Mike, how is being on tour with these band members different than being on tour with guys from Disturbed, and also Dan with Evans Blue? How is it different touring with them? Like, because you guys, I mean, life on the bus, you guys have a crowded area over here. What's it like difference-wise? I guess, is it just a whole new experience with different people?
I think it's an incredible difference, and I think one of the biggest differences is it's fun again. At least speaking from the Disturbed camp, it hadn't been fun for a long time, and that was part of the reason why we decided to put it on hold.
Right.
It had just become like this big machine, and it kind of became bigger than all of us, and it just became unfun. And I always told myself that the whole reason I got into music was the first place to it was for enjoyment.
Exactly.
And with that element being lost, we decided to put that on hold, and we created something with the rest of these guys, with the Fight or Flight members, that I haven't had this much fun in years.
So it's fun again? Is that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fun. I've had fun. You know, everybody's got their moments on tour when whether they want to go home or whether they're tired or what. But realistically, on this tour, it hasn't been really any of that. Everybody's got their own personality that is fortunately hilarious. So 90% of the time you're just laughing your ass off. And to me, I love that shit.
Yeah.
This guy right here.
What is one thing that constantly happens on the bus that maybe is so funny, like you were talking about? It's something that
I don't think I can go there with you.
we've had worse in our interviews, I tell you. I don't know.
It's just, man, we got even the crew,
right,
really good guys, and we got a guy named we call Butters, super funny dude. I mean, like, if he doesn't pick anything up the whole tour, he makes us laugh our asses off. God, it's great. It's like I said, the personalities are just good. Everybody's pretty laid back. Everybody's professional when the time is right.
Yeah.
And that's most of the time you always got to have your head on right. But when it's time to break loose and have some good times, man.
Right. Especially
Count
show
on it.
nights.
Count on it.
Especially show nights.
Oh, man.
Okay.
We work hard and we play hard.
That's right.
You work hard and you play hard. That's right. That's right. You do business when it's time, and you probably don't even really call it business. Really, it's just music and the love of it.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Right. Let's do this. You guys have kind of got you guys scared a little bit before this. We have fans submit questions to Backstage Entertainment. If you guys find us on Facebook, get your own questions in here. You guys are also nice enough to sign some stuff for us, so we're giving some photos away as contests. So appreciate that. So here, let's get into this. It's we have a little process here. I will walk whoever is brave enough to start with us first, and then we'll kind of take it from there.
Are you looking at me? Are you scared?
Okay, draw a question.
Just drawing. Okay.
Now read it.
What's the craziest thing that's happened at one of your concerts?
Okay. Now 1 through 55, pick a number.
I'm supposed to tell it to you?
Yeah. It's not a magic trick. Don't worry.
3.
while you answer that question, you have to act like you're pissed off at the world. So we are going to test your guys' acting skills a little bit here.
Yeah.
So you're pissed off.
I should have had a couple shots before that.
Go take some.
I got a full belly. I'm hungover.
You can be pissed off at the world, though, can't you? Yeah.
I know, right?
Fuck this, I'm gone.
That's when I take the mic and I smash it into the ground.
There you go.
You're like, no, that's not what we were going for.
No, we don't have that kind of money.
Kick the camera over.
That's not it.
You know, there hasn't had craziest stuff that's happened at one of our concerts.
Yeah. Nothing too bad yet, huh?
You know what? I'm not trying to cop out, but you know, as far as like at the concerts, like, there hasn't been a whole lot just because it's still new. We've only been out for 4 weeks, right. So we're just trying to get the word out there and enjoy playing and let everybody know we're here to stay.
It's more towards the end of the tours, like when the band pranks get played and all that kind of stuff too. So it's probably leading up to something. It's too early to tell.
Oh, right? I think we fully intend to do some of that hazing and the end of tour pranks, especially with the Mindset Boys, given that they've been out with us all and they're really great guys. But so maybe re-ask me the question in about another week and a half, 2 weeks.
We'll catch you later then. Huh? Okay. Dan, you want to try it?
Here we go.
Okay, let's see what we get. That was a great pissed off at the world, by the way.
What did your most memorable fan do to be remembered? Jeez.
Okay, and get the story, and then we'll do the number. So if you have an answer, then we'll go.
Are you talking about this? Well,
you can do anything. If you guys want to do anything on tour, or do you want to stick just to Fight or Flight, that's up to you guys.
I think the most memorable things.
Okay, you got your answer? 1 through 55. I'm going to make you pick.
I'll do 1.
1. Oh, exaggerated hand gestures. It's not too bad.
It's already happening. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Just exaggerated.
The coolest thing any fan ever does is get tattoos on their body, man. To me, that is the biggest impression of all times. You're going to get my attention. I'm going to fucking slap you on the ass. I don't know. Depends on what you look like. But, yeah, man, that right there is just the most flattering thing of all times.
Okay. That's good. Try again. Are you scared now?
I ain't scared.
All right, you ain't
I'm
scared.
never scared.
Okay.
Next time I actually will break the mic, though.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I would, but...
Well, yeah.
Which bands would you love to tour with?
Okay. So, another number?
What's the numbers? 1 through what?
55.
53.
Ooh, you're getting older. As you answer the question, like you're just rapidly aging.
That's already happening. Every damn morning I wake up after a night we had last night. I feel older, but
so you start with a lot of energy, and by the end of the question, you're this old man.
I don't know if I have the energy to start it off. Give me a cane or something. I gotta start walking off like that. But yeah, we just being a brand new band.
Right.
Our other bands have had plenty of opportunities to tour with so many bands, and it's been very fortunate that way. And we just welcome the opportunity to tour with just anybody who would have us. Like I said before, we're just starting out, and we're here to stay. And we just want to get out there and play anywhere, everywhere, with whoever will have us, and just take over the world.
Have you had quite a bit of bands reach out to you guys, knowing, what you guys have going on? And something that you're excited. I mean, you don't even have to spoil anything, but is there, some bands that have contacted you already?
Oh, we get a lot of love, from friends that are in bands, obviously, and as far as what the future holds for touring or other bands, there's a handful of people always, trying to stir something up, get something going. So obviously, I can't pinpoint one particular thing right now out loud to say what's going to happen, but you're going to see a lot of us.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's on a really cool bill and, get some more fans, come back here and sell this place out.
One thing you guys will probably get a lot, like even on the social networks and stuff, is you get the question of when are you coming back to, or when are you coming to such and such place, which fans need to know that you guys have a team behind that and you guys don't plan out your tours. So yeah, when we talk about touring and what's coming up in the future, fans should know that you guys have a team doing that. So that's just one thing to point out, because I mean, you guys get messages like that all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, it happens all the time. But you know, it's great because it just shows the passion and the fact that people want to see us again, and that's great. And again, going back to being a brand new band, just we're trying to get the word out there to let people know this isn't just a one-hit wonder thing. We're not just here to put out one record. We're not just here for one song and one tour. This band is a real band, and we intend to be here for a long time.
Okay.
And if we haven't come to your city yet, we plan to come there soon.
Right. That's all. Fans can all just hope that you come at least close to them. Dan, you want to try one more?
We'll do it, man. Oh wait, grab two. If you were on a deserted island, which member would you eat first and why?
That was one of our crazy ones submitted. Okay, do you want to do it normal, or do you want to do a question or a number?
I'd rather do it normal.
Okay. Those numbers scare some people. I mean, we added that, and some people are just not good at acting.
Like he said, maybe after the show,
Right.
after a few
Maybe we
drinks,
can catch you guys.
Calm before the storm.
right.
So we're like, this is our chill moment. Now you're catching me off guard, trying to act a little nutty. But after the show, when we're pumped, we get off stage, we're hanging out with the fans, a couple drinks. That's the right time to introduce those numbers.
Well, maybe we'll catch you guys after the show again
Hey,
too. Do some more
we're
numbers.
hanging out afterwards, and we're having drinks.
We'll
so
stay set up here.
Come on.
That's
come on
right.
over.
We'll try it. Let's see the before and after the show questions. All right. So normally, what?
Well, I would have to say we would probably eat our bass player, or I would.
I was gonna say him too. That would have been my guess.
And the only reason I would say that is because we can probably just track the bass. Who needs bass players anymore anyway? But seriously, I'd eat the shit out of him.
Okay, eat the shit out of him.
I kind of think, to add to that, I kind of think that Sean's meat would be the cleanest because he's kind of metro.
Right.
He kind of takes like extra care of himself. I mean, he puts rubs alcohol on his feet, for Christ's sake. So
Really?
he'd be the most sterile and most good tasting, I would think.
I do too. He works that bullet machine every morning.
Yeah.
Always
He's got
trying
this,
to be healthy.
the magic bullet blender we got on the bus, and he's always going out getting like coconut water and fruits and
That's where he works
making up
for
all
them.
these great things. So he's probably the healthiest, and he'd probably taste the best.
There you go. That and let's go with that answer, and we can track his shit.
Yeah.
We do get that a lot, as if somebody's healthiest on the band, because then they get a nutritious meal out of it. So there you go.
Sorry, Sean.
Whoever submitted that question, that was one of our crazy ones. So
It's good, man.
last message, I guess, before the show, because like I said, maybe we'll catch you guys again afterwards and see how much crazier you get afterwards. But message for the fans now. What do you kind of want to leave them with right now?
Kind of like what he said, this isn't a one and done type of situation. This is a band. This isn't a side project. We have two bands each now, but this is the focus. This
Right.
is the priority. This is what we're, really excited about right now. Basically, the other thing you were saying, how fans ask when we're coming to town. The one thing that, really gets me, and I know it's not the fans' fault, the awareness. Make sure that they check our pages often, because a lot of times we'll come to a city, and then the next day they'll ask when we're coming to their city. And it's like, well, we were just there last night, So I know the awareness needs to be out, but
Right.
come to our Facebook page.
Yeah.
Find out when we're going to be there. Check often,
That's right.
And-
Just search Fight or Flight, especially like you guys have the Facebook
all you
page
gotta
up, and
do.
you post like everything on there.
Right. Fighterflightofficial.com.
Right. Ditto.
Word.
Guys, once again, Fight or Flight, Dan and Mike, definitely check them out if you haven't already. Like their Facebook page so you can see when they're coming to see you guys. So, once again, Fight or Flight. You guys followed through. Dan and Mike, we caught you guys earlier. You said after the show, catch you for another one of these.
That's right.
So that's what we're gonna do. We just got done loading. You guys dealt with steps. Do you guys have to deal with steps like at another show yet? Yeah.
Couple times.
Yeah, you guys got some gear. So, all right. Well, what we're gonna do, we have the BSC box. Just added on to our last interview. We have fans that like us on Facebook. You guys can find us and get questions in here. So we have fan submitted questions here. So now we have this little twist to it. So the guys that did it already are like, all right, let's see how these other guys do. That's right. Okay. Out of you guys who didn't do it, who wants to start us off?
Jeremy said he wants to do 3 of them.
3 of them.
In a row.
Here comes the bus.
Here we go. Pick a question first. Okay, now let's read it.
What is on your iPod that people wouldn't think would be on there?
Okay, now 1 through 55. Pick a number.
47.
47. You have to pretend to poop your pants while you answer that question.
So call me maybe.
Elton John.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's a good one.
What was it?
Yeah.
I didn't believe that you pooped.
No.
Is it
I
water?
smell it, but I don't believe it.
It happened earlier.
All right, guys.
Sean Cochran.
Stretch for it.
Boston, bye-bye.
All right. Question is, are you recognized in public and do you want to be?
Okay. 1 through 55.
1 through 55, 37.
37. You're hearing voices in your head?
Oh my God.
It's the reaction we're looking
Let
for.
me just read this again.
Yeah. Right.
So am I recognized in public? No. And if it is, it's because because a lot of people spend a lot of time at the post office looking at the walls. I don't know. That's all I can think.
I think we got it. We
I
have
don't even know what he means.
fun/weird interviews, I guess. All right, Dan, here we go.
I think Mike did mine earlier, though.
Oh,
right?
did he? Did he now? I'm going to make you do another one, though. There's so many people that are scared of this. It's funny.
What's your favorite place to eat while on the road?
Oh my God.
Are you serious?
That's crazy.
Why?
That's what it says.
Is it? What's the irony or what?
Yeah, it's too super ironic. It's like,
Yeah.
You know,
He's-
Because everywhere we go, I
Places
always
you don't
have
go.
suggestions of where we
Gotcha.
should go to eat.
Okay, so you're the master of food. Okay, so let's try a number, though.
stay in frame.
What through what? Through
55.
Let's go 38.
38. You're very shy.
That's good.
Zombie Burgers, one of my favorite places. And maybe Mastro's, maybe.
That's perfect. Oh, guys, I gotta make you try one more because you said that you
We'll
you
do
would.
one more, but these guys, they didn't do as much as us.
all right.
That's right. All right. Well, yeah.
Jason's doing my. I mean, Jeremy's doing my.
Purple haze has got to get in there.
Yeah.
All right. In your opinion, what's the greatest advantage to your fame?
Okay. And now, how you guys pick his number? You guys pick his number for him. Then.
His number's going to be 7 and 41.
7 and 41. Oh, we've not done an and before. This is great.
Okay.
That's how we
Okay,
work.
7. You're a little kid that doesn't get what you want. 41. Talking like a news anchor. Go
I guess that
ahead.
doesn't
Dan.
really work, does it?
Interesting.
How am I going to pull that off? All right.
Yeah,
That'd be all right.
Difficult,
see how you pull it, because I don't even know.
He does get to meet all the transvestites. I'll answer the question, but he can do the acting.
Greatest advantage to my fame.
So you're a little kid that don't get what you want, and then you, what was it, 41, talking like a news anchor.
The greatest advantage is
Guitar rig.
sometimes I get free stuff.
Short and to the point.
That was more televangelist.
And then what was news anchor? I get discounts on Bogner.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, who's going?
Sean.
Last one, Sean.
Last one?
No, not quite
Last
yet.
one?
I'm down.
do more,
down.
but
I'm deep.
we're
I'm
holding
deep.
these
I'm
guys
deep.
up.
I'm deep.
Yep.
All right, here we go. What bands are you good friends with?
Okay. Who wants to pick his number?
He's going to be
17.
Raw, Disturbed, and Evans Blue.
I said 17,
17.
and 4.
17 and 4. Okay, 17. Okay, act like another band member. 4, and you're uncomfortable being here.
I was like another band member.
Yeah. Does anybody stand out, do something that just is out off the wall?
Look.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, the rooster.
All right, how's that?
All he did is move. He didn't have to. He just
Well, it's just getting going here.
Give him some time.
Break shit.
All right, and my friends from the other bands. I know the guys in Evans Blue, at least one of them anyway, so like two, possibly. And what's that other band? Disturbed. I know a couple of them guys too.
Okay.
I gotta go.
That's it. Guys, thank you very much again. You guys had an awesome show tonight. Continued success out on the road.
Thanks.
And there you guys go again. Once again, check out Fight or Flight. Hey everyone, become a fan of Backstage Entertainment on Facebook and enter in contests to win autographed prizes from the bands and entertainers we interview. By joining our page, you can also contact us to submit your own questions into the BSC box. And make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube to see all of our interviews and backstage footage from the shows. From Backstage Entertainment, I'm Jeremy Lafrentz.